Rebecca Harbin is a law student, a cat lover, and a type 1 diabetic.
It's just a normal part of my life now.
She was diagnosed with the disease at 18 years old and became dependent on insulin injections to regulate her blood sugar. She had to change her lifestyle completely to remain healthy.
It was just like an extra stress factor to always think about what you were eating and counting your carbs and making sure you didn't go low in class.
But watching what you eat is the least of many diabetics' worries in the United States. Over the last couple of decades, the price of insulin has skyrocketed, leaving many diabetics unable to afford the cost to treat themselves. David Carney, a pharmacist at Vaughn Pharmacy in Powell, says that the way the pharmaceutical industry operates in the United States makes it possible for price increases like this to occur.
The whole way it's set up just tends to keep prices, increasing at a rate that's not always beneficial to the consumer, to the patient.
In the last 2 decades, these prices have increased by more than 240%.
20 years ago, a bottle of insulin like this only cost around $20, but today, this comes with a price tag of more than $250 a vial.
Leading insulin makers such as Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk, and Sanofi have increased their prices in lockstep over the last decade, making competition between the brands essentially non-existent.
Our government does not regulate pricing of pharmaceuticals in this country, and therefore they can pretty much charge any price that is agreed upon between them and the insurance companies.
Charles Denny, a type 1 diabetic for 30 years, has witnessed this increase in pricing and struggles to find reason behind it.
It's not like we can go say, well, I'm just going to take another drug instead. No, there's no other options. It's either insulin or nothing.
And the full cost of diabetes is not limited to insulin and supplies alone.
Diabetes is already a tremendous physical, mental, and emotional burden. And when you add to that financial stress of just worrying about paying for insulin, that makes it really, really tough.
As the cost of insulin continues to rise, people like Rebecca are growing more frustrated with this issue.
It seems really unfair. It seems like they're taking advantage of people with a disease.
And with the number of diabetics increasing in the U.S., it is now more important than ever to continue this conversation about the insulin industry in America.
We need to challenge our country to be more attentive to the patients that can't afford this and find ways to get them the medicine they need.